My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Blueprints. It has been a while since the very first room I have drafted has been the outside room, and I think I want to do it. Because if I get Tomb, I know what I'm doing with Tomb. If I get Toolshed, it gives me a lot of direction to play with. If I get Hovel, good lord. Okay. Possibility of actually making an investment worth a damn here with a shrine. There's also Tomb for a lot of money. I'm going to take it. I have wanted to come back down to Tomb. Yep. That's why, by the way. Where do you think you are like... Oh, that's probably not breakable. Where do you think you are likely to find candles that need to be lit, if not in a tomb? Also, maybe even these candles? Who knows? The 8th angel points to our dreams. So is there an 8th angel in here? It's also an unmarked grave. Are there any breakable walls, now that I understand what breakable walls look like? Ooh. Yep. I need to get flame today. That's my big goal. No, that's not breakdownable. I mean, like, if I get the ability to come down here with the sledgehammer, I'm gonna have a look, but I don't think it is. Now, the 8th angel. I'm going to say the 8th angel may be even behind one of these. Because last episode I was theorizing that the 8th angel was the final angel that we just saw named, which is Draxus. Not Jaraxus, Draxus, D-R-A-X-U-S. And it seemed to be naming the... Angel of Death. Points towards our dreams. Your dreams are up. You are pointing ahead and to the left. Can I change the way you point? I mean, I can change the way you use your scythe, which we already knew. Opening this area. Nothing burnable in here. It doesn't appear anything crackable in here either. Okay. It's all well. Of course, now I know every time I draft a dead end, I will have some additional value down here, and that I have to bring my torchlight down here. Although I really strongly suspected that for a really long time, so I'm hardly surprised to see it confirmed. Okay. Den. Absolutely Den. Through Den. I will take the spare bedroom getting out into the corner. Observatory is really good a lot of the time, though, but I do want to get it. I do want to get into the corner first. Courtyard, and it leads out in some good directions for us as well. Funeral Parlor also leads out in the right direction, giving us the ability to save Courtyard for later. I'm not having struggle with gems right now. Yeah, give me the Funeral Parlor. I'm also heavily incentivized to take additional reds, because a lot of the time reds are dead ends. I say a lot of the time, furnace and lavatory both come to mind. Speaking of, not speaking of lavatory, but using a lot of those similar syllables, there's a laboratory. Oh boy. I'm going to take the storeroom. It's a dead end in this position, giving us 5 additional gold out in the tomb. I'd love to get a conference room so that gathers our stuff. That holy laboratory. Set up an experiment here. Free experiment time. For each bedroom you draft after your second, I have 0 so far, I believe. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. I do like the aquarium in the draft pool. I don't like that they would cost me gems and not give gems back. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, set your steps to 40. I will need step replacement for each bedroom you draft after your second. Now, I have 1 bedroom drafted right now. I could use that and then set your steps to 40. I actually think that's probably the easiest for me to benefit from here. Been a while since I've done an experiment. Come on, north! Security, perfect. Oh, corridor. I do like security. A lot. Just having it here so that I can do additional keycard management, but also so that if I do get Mechanarium or anything else that cares about mechanical rooms, I have a mechanical room. 2 mechanical rooms, in fact. I've got a lot of reasons to celebrate there. Commissary for items for sale. I do like that a lot. Bedroom, that would be my second bedroom drafted. So after that, I would be setting things to 40, which is okay. Bull Hall does go in the direction that I want. I've got to go for commissary, though. I need ways to spend my money. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, and running shoes certainly come with me. Running shoes are going to be really useful for the looting the money from our tomb. This really needs to push upwards. It does. Thank you. Boudoir or pantry. Again, for the same reasoning as the previous one, we'll take the boudoir. Now I have my second bedroom. Every following bedroom after this point is going to set me to 40 steps. And then stepping into the bedroom will give me another couple steps. 1225. Draft out both adjacencies of the foundation or head back down. One of the foundation adjacencies can easily be a dead end, like this one. Garage is considered a dead end, right? Really? You won't even let me look at its types? I do think garage is a dead end. The other ones aren't even that great. Oh, there it is. Do you have anything additional in here for us, friends? I mean, once we have car keys, of course. Well, shame. And this one requires a key card. I'm gonna need to find more ways to spend money. 2 ivory die, insane hit. Observatory in the corner, beautiful for us. Thank you kindly. I would love my stars to be active. Oh, that's Draxus. Dead end rooms are more common today. Is that sick? Twin pair of chests have been added to the hall, as well as Clavis the key, giving another key. Maybe that's sick as hell. I mean, it's going to be a problem in terms of, like, it's going to terminate a lot of our parts, and that's going to be a problem, but... Well, I mean, I don't have enough of a luxury of paths to turn down Courtyard, expanding it in 2 directions that I care about, as well as possibly giving me good items. Fully forsook me on the good items front. Wow. Your package is being delivered in the mail room. I really want to keep as many open paths as I possibly can right now so that I can drop dead ends from those open paths. I'm going to take Chapel. See if this is locked. It's not. Drawing room. Oh, and it's open in some pretty good directions. The other ones are both bedrooms. Can't take them. So I'll take drawing room specifically, so that then I can re-roll drafting out of here. Study. Oof. You may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Very, very powerful. Just requires that we have a lot of gems. It's another dead end, of course. But Nook takes me in a direction where drafting a dead end is actually great. Freezer. I don't want it. I don't want Freezer until after I have a furnace down, but I don't have furnace down. Solarium, more likely to draw unusuals and rares today, please. That's a shovel. Heavily mess with those. Do I think it's time to start digging? I don't think I'm coming back to the Solarium. Certainly not if you're only giving me worthless old shoes. Alright, only 2 non-terminated entrances at the moment. I mean, we always knew this was going to be the problem with not Draxus, what? Wait, was my... It was Draxus, actually, right? Back there? Just give me a torch. Treasure? Ugh, can't take it. I'm going to take the attic because it's going to give me a bunch of items, and then I have to use that foundation, which means if the attic does not give me very specifically a keycard, I'm dead. Okay, that's not good. I'm going to reroll. Well, that's the same problem. furnace, you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Here I am in the furnace, digging up a worthless old tin can. Draxus the dead. The dead. Well, don't have any new information about that. Please, keycard. That's money. I don't really need that for anything. Keycard. Keys and a gem. Funeral parlor. I could get 3 gems from you. Those gems would do nothing so far. Security storeroom. Laboratories back in the other direction. Yep. Yep, I believe today terminates now. I desperately don't want it to. I don't have too much influence over that one right now. I mean, I haven't gone into the funeral parlor. There is a possibility that lying right here... No, it's not. Could be a key card. Gems are in the white box. The other 2 statements are both true. This can't be true because then both of them would be true and then all 3 of you would be true. So you are false. The gems are not in the blue box. So this is false. If this one was true, then this could also be true. The gems are not in the blue box and this says the gems are in the white box. Easily. But if both of those were true, this would be true, which it can't be. So one of them has to be false, one of them has to be true. This one says the gems are not in the blue box. If this is true, then it's in white or black. And then this one will be false, saying the gems are in the white blocks, confirming that they are in the black. Incrementing my parlor games very cheekily there. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate one. Not really too much I can do today. Pop that open. Keycard, keycard, keycard. Nope. Keys, no card. And that one's gonna be the first day. That's what I get for having Tomb and then Draxus. Why? Now, I will tell you about the lovely sub 20-minute rule, which means we are going to be going immediately for another run. I'm going to click those buttons, and we're going to pretend that this is our first run for the day. But also, I have a very strong suspicion that if we get the torch, we should try and have the ability to reroll so that we can form a tomb outside so that we can use the torch on the tomb outside. I don't know why I feel so strongly about that, but I very much do. Oh, wait. 10? Early mailroom for early additional items is really useful. Brass compass, 2 gems, and 2 keys. Like, that's pretty exceptionally useful. More likely to draw rooms facing north. Observatory, and it points in the wrong direction. Nook, but it points in the right direction. Glad to see it, Nook. Whole bundle of keys here. Corridor heading out into the corner. Chapel, and it heads in multiple directions that I care about. We do that. We definitely do that. courtyard in multiple directions I care about as well. Good lord. Things... Okay. This is a run. The eighth angel points to our dreams. But that's not the eighth angel. So Draxus points to our dreams is how I've been interpreting that. Kitchen, bunk room, and pool hall. Unfortunately, none of these lead down in the corner that I want to go to. Alas, it happens. Give me a pool hall, please. I do feel compelled to come in here and solve the puzzle. Possibility of getting a very, very early key card. And as I've recently found out, those are good. Negative 12 plus 20 is 8. Times 2 is 16. 1, 2, and 3 together is 6. Minus 20 is negative 14. Times by 2 is negative 28. Oh, actually, sorry. We've got to square at the right time. 1, 2, 3 is 6. Squared is 36. Minus 20 is 16. Times 2 is 32. Divided by 2 is 16 again. Negative 3 squared is 9. Damn it. It's been a long time since I got a key card in there. I really wanted this to head north, but if it doesn't head north, it being a hallway closet for 3 free items certainly appeals. Oh my god, it's a shovel and a metal detector. Note, the metal detector says greater chance of finding keys and money. It's not just detecting them in the room, it's also increasing the chance of them being in the room in the first place. Exceptionally useful. I don't have a sledgehammer yet, so I can't pop the locks off of that one, but I'll get one soon. Ooh, drawing room. Kitchen heads in the right direction, so does bedroom. And by the right direction, I do mean the right direction. Walk-in closet. Ooh, commissary pointing in a very useful direction, and it's items for sale. Yes, please. There's my sledgehammer. Knew it was coming. Sledge me. Give me some running shoes. I'll come back with those gems, but I am not light in the pockets on gems at the moment at all. Den guest bedroom. Kinda want to take the den, Teeb? Teeb? EH? Maybe it's guest bedroom. Yeah. Car keys. Gives us a lot of additional information about something we might want to do on the left-hand side of the house, which is good because I'm not even yet over there. I will pop the lock. Do I dig yet, or do I wait until I upgrade my shovel? I do feel like it can wait until I upgrade my shovel. But also, there's only one dig spot in here. How likely am I coming back for just one dig spot in here? Very low likelihood, considering there's no reason for me otherwise to revisit this. Oh, no, wait, there is a reason otherwise for me to revisit this branch. There's literally a bedroom coming off of it. Right. I'm gonna head back in the other direction and draft out the hallway first. I don't want to spend too much of my money going through the chapel, but I'll give it as much as it needs. Go check for a treasure map? Well, I will say I do have a I do certainly have a shovel right now. And heck, I can even check it back in after I'm done with it. It's that room. One up and to the left of the foundation. I'm a little anxious about this because two of these curve into a wall. I'll take the spare bedroom just to continue my pathing. Dan, thank you so much. Leads into everywhere I need it to, frankly. Gives us access to the foundation as well as to the wall. An armory leading down in the direction that I want. Absolutely. Okay, now I need to get the ability to reroll outside. I have the ability to generate fire. Garage. I could also lock away my car keys, I suppose, if I wanted. Oh, a battery pack and the key to the secret garden? Yes, thank you. This is still going to have just the note in it, right? Indeed. Drop-off address is 14227. All's well. Foundation wants a... Foundation wants a key card? Why does that keep happening to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. Well, I need to find a way to get a key card then. Or security and a breaker. I feel like there's a lot of strength right now in getting a night shield. Specifically so that if I get a red room that I really want, but I can't otherwise access, I'll be able to use that. Her ladyship's chamber. The next time you enter a boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. It's not bad. It's in a pretty good position right now. It's quite a rare room that I've only managed to visit once. Oh, cupcake? 10 steps for a cupcake. Thank you. Does it never end and it keeps spiraling? Simon Sinclair. Lady Clara Epson. There's your Arajan notebook that is locked. Needs a very specific key, but I don't have access. That's got to be a key that you find in a different area. This guy can't grow a mustache fully. This guy could. Was she maybe stuck between two suitors and it's not Herbert and Simon, and instead is Simon and... Well, it can't be Lord William Epson, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to say you're like Major Nicholas Key's son, maybe? Nothing else doing in the entirety of the room as far as I am concerned. Well, I have the other exit out of the bedroom. And other than that, I am locked right now. It's something I've been intentionally been trying to avoid, but I don't Please don't break my run. Please. It's the second run in an episode. Please don't do this to me. Okay, at least it's not the keycard locked. So I can open it. Kitchen. That leads up in the right direction. And it will absolutely have to be enough. Wood-fired pizza. If we have a furnace in the house. Tomato soup. +5 for each red room in the house. A club sandwich and a banana. Ooh, greenhouse. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting, and also it itself has a secondary exit very usefully. Also, flush with some good items in here. A couple additional money, a gardening tool. I use that before I leave, or I'm just gonna have to wait until I come back through this room. I will be ending up coming back through this room, so. Oh, never mind. Just had to go to the entrance. Is there anything here that I understand better now? Resealed in January after the deal in Reddington fell through, and the deal in Reddington was you bootlegging alcohol, I think. I think it's moonshine that you said that you were taking out of the area. Sinclair's in the sanctum. I don't remember if I took photos of those at the time. Better be safe than sorry. Cloister. It opens in the directions I care about. Gotta take it. Happily given watering can. I'm gonna hold off on actually popping those open just yet in case. Special key. I mean, special key is just secret garden key, which I can't use here. Dining room opening in all of the directions that I care about. Also comes with an enjoy a lunch for an additional 10 steps immediately. Do I want a secret passenger room? I think I do. Observatory actually also heads in a very useful direction for us here. I'm gonna head into observatory first. Courtesy of the fact that it is immediately going to give us a benefit. Sale! Everything is 50% off today, and Clavis the key is a key. Everything's 50% off today. Unfortunately, the armory does not take the hint. It's just the commissary, the kitchen, the locksmith, and the bookshop. You know, the ones I've completed. Him the sim. And you're You're more likely to find green rooms while drafting, says the greenhouse, so indoor nursery certainly has value. I'm not going to go into that room until I have some gems to pick up from it. I don't want to have to waste those steps. And then going out this side, I'm going to be generating a green room, because I know I can. And then from that green room, if it's locked, I'm going to generate, guess what? Another green room. I see. Maybe I redraw here. I really don't want this to end our path here. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft. It's fine, but also, like, what if I got something that went north? Like the Electric Eels Aquarium. There goes my watering can. I dug up nothing. Got a key for my troubles, though. Special key, secret garden key. Great, that's 4 gems that I've already spawned. Where is... Ah. Literally a single coin is all it was alerting us to. One entrance to room 46 unlocked. I was really hoping for another item in this room. There often is one. Is that a single dig spot in the entire area? It is. So again, I don't think I would come back here with a shovel if I had the time. Oh my gosh, please. It can't always be nothing. Breaker box. Without security, breaker box is not especially useful. Patio spreads gems in each green room. Why not? This one has 2 dig spaces, as well as another gem sitting. I really don't want to terminate here. Drawing room is great. Draw additional plans while you are in this room, drafting out of either of the sides. Something that takes us back to the left would be great here. Passageway! Powerful passageway. No way I'm redrawing that one. Office, workshop. I really want to get study now. So I have shovel, metal detector, car keys, compass. Wait, hang on. Oh no, I have the ability to buy burning. Got it. Is that? Yep, it's a broken lever. I mean, maybe that means it's time to go for another jackhammer. I got a lot of dig spots around the place. Alternatively, I could get my first electromagnet. I've literally never generated it. It would be the final contraption built, which means I would also get a trophy for my troubles. Shovel, metal detector is still fine. Much greater chance of finding money and keys whilst digging. What do you even do? First off, Trophy of Invention for creating all 8 contraptions in the workshop. And then finally, a functional powered electromagnet, rather. You're more likely to draw mechanical rooms whilst drafting. Automatically collect gold and keys when entering a room. Sick. I will want the adjacency to this room to be as large and in charge as it possibly can. Maybe I should head back to the cloister. Yeah, I'll draft up from the cloister rather than out from that room. This will also give me the opportunity to revisit these areas to dig with my new shovel. Yeah, I left the spots in the cloister. Oh, right, of course, I made a secret garden, so there's a bunch of food about the place. Oh, I was wondering why there was a gem there's a gem in the secret garden as well that I haven't found. Because I used the patio to spread some gems. Yeah, I've got enough gold that I do want to also go back and pick up I'll draft out of here first, just in case I get a green room. I expect that's very unlikely. Laboratory! I mean, Rotunda that can rotate, and I can use that very effectively right now. And it costs a bunch of gems, but I also have a bunch of gems. It's just... I really... Yoink, yoink, yoink. Oh my god. Such bounteous rewards. I really need the study or some more ivory dyes so that I can re-roll for the tomb outside. Because if I can force the tomb to generate outside, I now have the ability to burn down the things in the tomb that I wanted to burn. And that will be the only thing I care about. I left dig spots in here as well. Lot of old coins coming up. I have not many red rooms generated, so the kitchen's not especially valuable right now. But it can be very valuable. The electromagnet has drawn security to us. Oh, and of course I can rotate them from here. That said, it's not really going to do anything. Do I want a solarium? Kind of. It really depends on, is office, I think I made, not office, study. I think I made study common, not commonplace, but common. Workshop. Electric eel aquarium. Okay, it's got to be security. If I get the mechanarium, I really need it to open into the thing that I know it can open into, which is the sanctum key that I was not able to turn in from there. I'll remove some of the keycard doors I'm not going to be able to hit. Boiler room. There's just not that many things that I need to power anymore, but also boiler room, diggy diggy. Oh. Been shortchanged here. I came here for diggy diggy, not none. Veranda, greater chance of finding items in green rooms. There's dark room as well. I could block the dark room with a knight's shield. I feel like it's pretty late to take veranda. I'm not going to get that many opportunities to use it. I'm going to prevent the dark room from actually blowing its fuse. Wait, there's always an item in the dark room. Where is it? Actually, maybe the dark room only spawns. This would make so much sense as to how the dark room operates. Maybe the dark room only spawns its item when the torch goes out and then you turn it back on. When the fuse goes out, rather, and you turn it back on. Conservatory. I mean, yeah, I could get the utility closet, but honestly, no. Let me adjust the floor plans. Oh, easy. Yes, I am making Treasure Trove common. It costs 1 gem and it gives us a stupid amount of money. Common. Mount Holly Gift Shop, you are already rare. I don't need you to be rarer. But only because you can't be. Cloister, you, however, need to be common. Cloister, I will remove your gem cost as soon as I am able. You have this, my solemn vow. I don't really want the locker or the sauna in the pool. I'm gonna take gymnasium. It's a decent amount of additional steps for us as well. That one's a... oh no, my treasure map. I need to go to the aquarium for that as well. Oops. Trophy room? Do I need those gems though? Seven's got us a lot of keys, but I don't need those keys, so trophy room. So we have now our trophy of invention in here. 8 total trophies. Sorry, 8 total trophies. There are a total of 16 available trophies, of which I only have 3. Currently. Ballroom, solarium. Ballroom will take all of my gems away from me, so no. Solarium, more likely to find unusuals and rares. I mean, this will give me some additional gems. I think I just take the corridor and it gives me the ability to just waddle on over to the other side much more easily. I really like that auto collect. That was useful. Ultimately, what do I want? Mechanarium. Kinda it. None of these, unfortunately, lead in a direction to be relevant for us. I don't think getting the laboratory would be a great idea either. Take the solarium. Study. Study, realistically, is the thing that I actually super care about. Laundry room launders currency, not especially relevant. I'll take the pool because it opens the directions that I care about right now. was really hoping for Mechanarium. Oh, music room. I'm going to take sauna for 20 additional steps tomorrow, which, you know, that's a benefit from getting the pool. I really love the auto-collect moving into a room. That's from Electromagnet. I just don't see myself getting to use Electromagnet in that many runs, unfortunately. No keycard means I'm not drafting out the final space, unfortunately. I'll take the basement key. If I checked the basement key, it wouldn't be able to spawn there again. Right? Because you can't get two in the same run? Can I use this to my advantage? Would it spawn a different item? Would it have to? Here we are. Treasure map time for diggy, diggy, diggy. Give me the coffers. Give them to me. I want a bunch of ivory dye, but I don't even know if that's an option. I know last time I got coffers and that was just 40 gold. It's coffers. Oh, 25 gold and 3 gems. So it can contain different things. Good to know. Unfortunately, it's not what I wanted, but still good to know. I did not manage to draft for myself a furnace, so the wood-fired pizza is just going to go down by itself. Without the additional garnish of knowing there is heat somewhere in the house. I have no great reason not to do this, so... Give me these gems. No good reason to do it either, to be fair. Yeah, I just head back to the armory, I guess, and then see if I get lucky enough to draft the tomb outside. We're gonna have so many steps at the end of today. Ugh. I hope at the very least I get something outside that can, in some condition, give me a benefit. Yeah, this is just a bunch of gems in here that I don't need to buy, but I could. Oh. Thank you for the banana. Can knock the locks off of chests and trunks. Can light candles and ignite fuses. I mean, what cruel tragedy it would be if there were a candle in here and I didn't have the didn't come in to even try and light it. Turns out there isn't one, so really clears up that whole tragedy for us. Very digestible tragedy right there. I can't even think of any of these rooms that would have a candle in them. Through and through, can't. So final thing would be heading past the coat check on our way out. I honestly did not dislike coat checking the basement key. That said, if I coat checked the electromagnet, would that mean that the electromagnet can't turn up, which already can't happen? Or would it mean that the compass and the what's the other item in that? The compass and the battery. Would it mean neither of those is capable of turning up because I've already checked the electromagnet? I really don't want that to be the case. Same with the detector shovel. It's easier for me to check Morningstar because I get a star tomorrow morning and then I can get another star the day after as well. Nice shield is also a good check. I want to learn. I'm going to try the basement key first and then see what happens if I try and get the game to give me a basement key. Tomb. Heartbreak. Shelter, root cell, and hovel. Oh. I don't think any of these is capable of doing anything really for us. Show me the hovel. Ah, yes, this is exactly how it looked. Damn. I had the torch and everything. Alas, that is gonna have to be where we leave it for the day. Unfortunately. Managed to get some pretty impactful changes of rarity in the conservatory today, at the absolute least. We picked up another trophy, completing our final of the contraptions. We got 20 additional steps for tomorrow, certainly worthwhile. Obviously progressed the pool hall one more space as well. And at least at the start of this episode, we got to confirm the utility of the tomb and the torch. So we'll be trying to make a good opportunity to take advantage of that in the future. I'm going to make a wish, and then I'm going to call this bad boy a day. Alongside that, I'll tell you in just a couple seconds after I tell you it's also the Mount Holly Garden Shopping Center. 9 green rooms, 4 shop rooms, 106 steps taken, 13 items found, 9 ranks reached, 43 total rooms. And then when we save and continue, that's when I'll tell you my name's been Rhapsody, the name of the game's been Blueprints. Top left is a series playlist from my content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past are the names of the people generally supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays that are above the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to Nick Starfield. Hopefully you'll all be enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see y'all next time.